Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And as the rain falls in Jacksonville, we're underway. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the open, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Another carry for him. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fields this one at the 3. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. There's a dive up the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Let's go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attributed skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Here he goes, third and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Browns' 49-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's not going to do the job when he's taken down behind the line. That forces fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Browns and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
They'll come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Jaguars nothing.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air, he hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Browns first down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Into traffic, complete! And they'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. He's got a man left. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
For the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Jump off caught by his back. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Jaguars into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. And he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 45.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Sending him on the dive. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. So a one-sided contest as we no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Give now to the running back. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
1-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking in the air here. On the left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
I mean, we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative? Just keep stepping on that gas.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down, Browns.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on first down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Looking to throw here. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The one heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Ready?
I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. There he goes, right sideline. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Plowing up the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 bicep, 18, pioneer. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's another Browns.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. And the Browns first down.
70, 69 Bronco. Warriors 70.
Pass play now. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. He hands it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 22-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. Makes the catch. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. That one right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead.
Jaguars 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now throw to start the drive. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
46-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying the handoff. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. It is Kupp, left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
2 yards on
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Browns looking like they'll start this season with a win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. There's the handoff. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down.
Back to 50. Back to 50. Come on.
Another carry for him. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70.
So
Hawk
early
70.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 2nd and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. His play goes for 36. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. If the QB